Structure of atom. Cathode rays originate from the cathode. True. 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 Charges to mass ratio was determined by the scientist J.J. Thomson. J.J. Thomson. J.J. Thomson. Oil drop experiment was devised by the scientist R.A. Millikan. R.A. Millikan. R.A. Millikan. Neutron was discovered by the scientist Chadwick. 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 Charge of an electron is minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Mass of an electron is 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg. Mass of a proton is 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. Rutherford gold foil was dash atom thick. 1000. Define isobars. Atoms with the same mass number but different atomic number. Atoms with the same mass number but different atomic number. Atoms with the same mass number but different atomic number. All the isotopes of a given element show the same chemical behavior. True. 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 The radius of the nucleus is usually expressed in terms of dash unit. Fermi. 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 Define wave number. 1 by lambda. 1 by lambda. 1 by lambda. Lambda na wavelength. SI unit of wave number is meter inverse. Meter inverse. Meter inverse. Meter power minus 1 inverse nu sollalam. Wavelength of the visible spectrum of light varies from dash nanometer to dash nanometer. 400 to 750. 400 to 750. 400 to 750. What is a black body? The ideal body which emits and absorbs radiations of all frequencies is called a black body. The ideal body which emits and absorbs radiations of all frequencies is called a black body. The ideal body which emits and absorbs radiations of all frequencies is called a black body. Planck constant value 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. 6.626 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. Work function is equal to h mu naught. H frequency naught. Frequency naught என்றது threshold frequency. H mu naught. H mu naught. H mu naught. H என்றது Planck's constant. Planck's constant law. E is equal to h mu. E is equal to h mu. E is equal to h mu. Photoelectric effect equation. H mu is equal to h mu naught plus of mv square. H mu equal to h mu naught plus of mv square. H mu is equal to h mu naught of mv square plus of mv square. Of mv square under kinetic energy. Balmer series is described by the formula. இந்த மாதிரி மியூ போட்டு மேலே ஒரு இது போட்டிருந்தாங்கன்னா வேவ் நம்பர்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. 109,677 into 1 by 2 square minus 1 by n square centimeter inverse. Wave number equal to 1,09,677 into 1 by 2 square minus 1 by n square centimeter inverse. Wave number is equal to 1,09,677 into 1 by 2 square minus 1 by n square centimeter inverse. Rydberg constant value 109,677 centimeter inverse or 2.18 into 10 to the power minus 18 joule. 109,677 centimeter inverse or 2.18 into 10 to the power minus 18 joule. 109,677 centimeter inverse or 2.18 into 10 to the power minus 18 joule. The name of the respective series for n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is Lyman 1, Balmer n is equal to 2, Pascal is equal to 3, bracket n is equal to 4, ஃபண்டுக்கு வந்து n வந்து 5, ஹம்ப்ரேக்கு வந்து n வந்து 6. n1னா லைமன், n2 பால்மர், n3 பாஸ்கன், n4 bracket, n5 ஃபண்டு, m6 ஹம்ப்ரே. லைமன், பாமர், பாஸ்கன், bracket, ஃபண்டு, ஹம்ப்ரே. Which series of transition in the spectrum of the hydrogen atom falls in the visible region? Balmer. According to Bohr, the angular momentum of an electron in a given stationary state can be expressed as mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi. mvr equal to nh by 2 pi. mvr equal to nh by 2 pi. nth radius of nth orbit, அதோட ஃபார்முலா வந்து rn is equal to a0 n square by z, where a0 is equal to 52.9 picometer. Rnth is equal to a0 n square by z, where a0 is equal to 52.9 picometer. Rn is equal to a0 n square divided by z, where a0 is equal to 52.9 picometer. Z என்றது அட்டாமிக் நம்பர், n square என்றது எந்த ஆர்பிட்டோட நம்பர் இருக்கும், n is equal to 1 2 3. Energy of nth orbit minus 2.18 into 10 to the power minus 18 into z square by n square. Minus 2.18 into 10 to the power minus 18 into z square by n square. Minus 2.18 into 10 to the power minus 18 into z square by n square. Velocity nth square for a nth orbit 2.18 into 10 to the power 6 into z by n. 2.18 into 10 to the power 6 into z by n. 2.18 into 10 to the power 6 z by n. Kinetic energy, nth orbit kinetic energy 2.18 into 10 to the power minus 18 into z square by n square. 2.18 into 10 to the power minus 18 into z square by n square. 2.18 into 10 to the power minus 18 into z square by n square. nth potential energy, nth orbit potential energy 4.36 into 10 to the power minus 18 into z square by n square. 4.36 into 10 to the power minus 18 into z square by n square. 4.36 into 10 to the power minus 18 into z square by n square. Frequency of nth orbit is equal to 3.29 into 10 to the power 15 into 1 by n initial square minus 1 by n final square hertz. Frequency is equal to 3.29 into 10 to the power 15 into 1 by n initial square minus 1 by n final square into hertz. Frequency is equal to 3.29 into 10 to the power 15 into 1 by n initial square minus 1 by n final square, the whole bracket into அதாவது hertz வந்து யூனிட். இனிஷியல் ஃபைனல்னு வர்றதெல்லாம் இனிஷியலாக ஒரு ஸ்டேட்டில் இருக்கும், ஒரு nth ஆர்பிட்டில் இருக்கும், ஃபைனலாக இன்னொரு nth ஆர்பிட்டுக்கு போய்டும். அந்த நம்பரும் கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க, அது நீங்கள் சப்ஸ்டிட் பண்ணிங்கன்னா ஆன்சர் கிடைக்கும். வேவ் நம்பர், nth ஆர்பிட்டோட வேவ் நம்பர் 1.09677 into 10 to the power 7 z square into 1 by n I square minus 1 by n f square initial final meter inverse. Wave number is equal to 1.09677 into 10 to the power 7 z square into 1 by n initial square minus 1 by n final square meter inverse. Wave number is equal to 1.09677 into 10 to the power 7 z square into 1 by n initial square minus 1 by n final square meter inverse. Time taken to complete one revolution is proportional to which powers of n and z? n cube divided by z square. n cube divided by z square. n cube divided by z square. Total number of spectral lines obtained in the hydrogen atom when electron jumps from n2 to n1 equal to n2 minus n1 into n2 minus n1 plus 1 whole divided by 2. n2 minus n1 into n2 minus n1 plus 1 whole divided by 2. n2 minus n1 into n2 minus n1 plus 1 whole divided by 2. The Bohr model could not explain the ability of atoms to form molecules by chemical bonds. True. Splitting of spectral lines in the presence of a magnetic field is called Zeeman effect. Magazine ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கலாம், Magzi. Splitting of spectral lines in the presence of an electric field is called Stark effect. 37. Bohr was able to explain the occurrence of the Zeeman and Stark effect. False. Describe Heisenberg's uncertainty principle and write its equation. It states that it is impossible to determine simultaneously the exact position and exact momentum or velocity of an electron. It states that it is impossible to determine simultaneously the exact position and exact momentum or velocity of an electron. It states that it is impossible to determine simultaneously the exact position and exact momentum or velocity of an electron. When an electron is in any energy state, the wave function corresponding to that energy state contains all information about the electron. True. 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 The energy of electrons in atoms is not quantized. False. 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 The number which identifies the shell is principal quantum number. Principal quantum number. Principal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number is also called dash dash or dash dash or dash. Orbital angular momentum or subsidiary quantum number. Orbital angular momentum or subsidiary quantum number. Orbitally angular momentum or subsidiary quantum number. Dash identifies the three-dimensional shape of the orbital. Azimuthal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number. For n is equal to 3 till the possible values of L. L is equal to 0, 1, 2. N principal quantum number. L azimuthal quantum number. L is equal to 0, 1, 2. L is equal to 0, 1, 2. L is equal to 0, 1, 2. For any subshell L, dash values of M are possible. 2L plus 1. 2L plus 1. 2L plus 1. Dash number refers to the orientation of the spin of electrons. Spin quantum number. Spin quantum number. Spin quantum number. Spin angular momentum of the electron is a vector quantity. True. 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 Dash gives information about the spatial orientation of the orbital with respect to a standard set of coordinate axes. Magnetic orbital quantum number. Magnetic orbital quantum number. Magnetic orbital quantum number. For L is equal to 2, M can be plus 2 plus 1 0 minus 1 minus 2 plus 2 plus 1 0 minus 1 minus 2 plus 2 plus 1 0 minus 1 minus 2. Subsidiary quantum numbers also determine the energy of the orbital to some extent. True. 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 What is the total number of orbitals associated with n is equal to 3? Total number of orbitals is equal to n square, hence 3 square 9. Total number of orbitals is equal to n square, hence 3 square is equal to 9. Total number of orbitals is equal to n square, hence 3 square is equal to 9. A 4s orbital have dash number of nodes. 3. 3. 3. Boundary surface diagrams enclose the area where probability of finding electrons is dash percent. 90%. 90%. 90%. Electron is located further away from the nucleus as the principal quantum number increases. True. 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 There is no simple relation between the values of m minus 1, 0 and plus 1 and the x, y and z directions. True. 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 Maximum number of electrons in a subshell L is equal to maximum number of electrons in a subshell L is equal to 4L plus 2. 4L plus 2. 4L plus 2. Total number of nodes is equal to n minus 1. N minus 1. N minus 1. Angular nodes is equal to L azimuthal quantum number. L azimuthal quantum number. L azimuthal quantum number. Radial nodes is equal to n minus L minus 1. Radial nodes is equal to n minus L minus 1. Radial nodes is equal to n minus L minus 1. N minus L minus 1. What are the angular nodes? What are angular nodes? Nodal planes passing through origin which have 0 probability of electrons. Nodal planes passing through origin which have 0 probability of electrons. Nodal planes passing through origin which have 0 probability of electrons. Angular momentum of the electron in an orbital is equal to h by 2 pi square root of L into L plus 1. H by 2 pi into square root of L into L plus 1. H by 2 pi into square root of L into L plus 1. Spin angular momentum of the electron, h by 2 pi into square root of s into s plus 1. H by 2 pi into square root of s into s plus 1. H by 2 pi into square root of s into s plus 1. Spin multiplicity is equal to 2s plus 1. 2s plus 1. 2s plus 1. Number of subshells in nth shells is equal to n. Number of orbitals in the nth shell is equal to n square. What is the main reason for having different energies of the subshells in multi-electron species? Mutual repulsion among the electrons. In general, the repulsive interaction of the electrons in the outer shell with the electrons in the inner shell are more important. True. Despite the shielding of the outer electrons from the nucleus by the inner shell electrons, the attractive force experienced by the outer shell electrons increases with the increase of nuclear charge. True. P orbital electron spends more time close to the nucleus in comparison to s orbital. False. P orbital electron spends more time close to the nucleus in comparison to s orbital. False. The z effective experienced by the electron increases with the increase of azimuthal quantum number. True. If two orbitals have same value of n plus L, then how will we decide when one is lower in energy? The one with lower of n will have lower energy. The one with lower value of n will have lower energy. The one with lower of n will have lower energy. Energies of the orbitals in the same subshell decrease with increasing the atomic number. True. In the hydrogen atom, 4s have less energy than 3d. False. Energy of 2s orbital of hydrogen atom is greater than that of 2s orbital of lithium. True. Alpha principle is based on Pauli's exclusion principle, the Nernst rule of maximum multiplicity, and the relative energies of the orbitals. Pauli's exclusion principle, the Nernst rule of maximum multiplicity and relative energies of the orbitals. Pauli's exclusion principle, the Nernst rule of maximum multiplicity and the relative energies of the orbitals. Right order of filling orbitals still 7s orbital. 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, 3d, 4p, 5s, 4d, 5p, 6s, 4f, 5d, 6p, 7s. Trick: remember the sequence S, sp, sp, sdp, sdp, sfdp, sfdp, which implies 1s, s orbital, 2s, 2p, sp, 3s, 3p, sp, 4s, 3d, 4p, sdp. Using this, you will not have to make the hard diagram of order of filling every time. 1s, 2s, 2p, 3s, 3p, 4s, 3d, 4p, 5s, 4d, 5p, 6s, 4f, 5d, 6p, 7s. SSP, SP, SSP, SP, SDP, SDP, FF, SFDP, SFDP, SSP, SP, SDP, SDP, SFDP, SFDP, SSP, SP, SDP, SDP, SFDP, SFDP. இப்படி ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க, ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். What is Pauli exclusion principle? No two electrons in an atom can have the same set of 4 quantum numbers. No two electrons in an atom can have the same set of 4 quantum numbers. No two electrons in an atom can have the same set of 4 quantum numbers. The maximum number of electrons in the shell with principal quantum number n is equal to 2n square. What is Nernst rule? Pairing of electrons in the orbitals belonging to the same subshell P, D or F does not take place until each orbital belonging to that subshell has got one electron each, that is, it is singly occupied. Pairing of electrons in the orbitals belonging to the same subshell P, D or F does not take place until each orbital belonging to that subshell has got one electron each, that is, it is singly occupied. Pairing of electrons in the orbitals belonging to the same subshell P, D or F does not take place until each orbital belonging to that subshell has got one electron each, that is, it is singly occupied. What are valence electrons? Electrons that are added to the electronic shell with the highest principal quantum number are called valence electrons. Electrons that are added to the electronic shell with the highest principal quantum number are called valence electrons. Electrons that are added to the electronic shell with the highest principal quantum number are called valence electrons. Write electronic configuration of chromium. Argon 3d5 4s1, argon 3d5 4s1, argon 3d5 4s1. Write the electronic configuration of copper. Argon 3d10 4s1, argon 3d10 4s1, argon 3d10 4s1. Fully filled orbitals and half filled orbitals have extra stability. True, true, true. Causes of stability of completely filled and half filled subshells are symmetrical distribution of electrons, exchange energy, symmetrical distribution of electrons, exchange energy, symmetrical distribution of electrons, exchange energy. Atoms of all elements are composed of two fundamental particles. True, true, true. Protons and electrons are collectively known as nucleons. False. Protons and neutrons are collectively known as nucleons. False. Protons and neutrons are collectively known as nucleons. False. Protons and nucleons are collectively known as nucleons.